what's an overview of the consequences? So these are some of the possible outcomes, not all of them, just I would say probably the most common. So acceptance of a claimant or defendant's offer within the relevant period, so that's the 21 days. Should a Part 36 offer be accepted within the relevant period, whether an offer made by the claimant or the defendant, because they can be both ways, the claim will be stayed and the defendant has 14 days to pay the amount set out in the offer. The claimant will also be entitled to their costs up to the date of acceptance on the standard basis. What about potential cost consequences associated with a defendant's offer? Well, should a defendant make a Part 36 offer which is rejected and the claimant either loses at trial or recovers less than the offer, the court will make the following costs order. The defendant is entitled to their costs incurred from the expiry of the relevant period to be assessed on the standard basis and interest on those costs. If the claimant recovers an amount equal to or greater than the sum specified in the defendant's offer, no Part 36 consequences apply. What about cost consequences if a claimant makes an offer to a defendant? This is where Part 36 can have the most dramatic and arguably draconian effects. If the claimant makes a Part 36 offer which is rejected and they are awarded an amount either greater than or equal to their offer, then their whole amount of costs, there's a wide range of cost orders open to the court. Firstly, the claimant will recover their costs up to the date of expiry of the relevant period, again on the standard basis. But secondly, the court may also make one of the following orders. Their costs from the expiry of the relevant period on the harsher indemnity basis. They may also be entitled up to 10% interest above the base rate on those costs. Also entitled to 10% interest above the base rate on the sum awarded for their claim, i.e. the damages awarded, so that is also uplifted. And they're entitled to an additional amount. Now this will be 10% of any award up to $500,000 and 5% of any amount which is over $500,000. So that amounts to an additional £75,000